Well, we're going to finish with the biggie, really, for this week. It's had a lot of anticipation because on Netflix, it's the film adaptation of Richard Osman's cosy crime book, Thursday Murder Club. And here's a clip.
There she is. Joyce, are you a nurse? Bang on target. I'm Elizabeth. Would you take a look at that for me, please?
Dear God.
'Tis a lot of blood. Would you care to join us to discuss things further?
Who is us?
I'm sorry, how rude of me. We're the Thursday Murder Club.
Oh my goodness me, this is just so exciting, isn't it? I read Richard Osman's debut novel, The Thursday Murder Club, when I was on holiday this year, so I was probably a little bit late to the party and everyone had been talking about it, but my goodness, did I love it. Yes, absolutely, 100%. And when I found out that this was going to be made into something that could be televised, the pressure must be utterly huge on something like this, because we know history dictates that books don't always transpose that well to the screen, or it's done slightly differently, or when you read it, it's your imagination and it's your interpretation, I suppose. And this is then the producers, the editors' interpretation of this book to a degree. However, then we started to see the cast signing up, didn't we? And we started to see the massive names that were going to get involved in this. So for anybody who hasn't read the book, number one, read it. I mean, you won't need to read it to watch this, of course, but do read it because it's absolutely brilliant. And it won't take you long to read because you'll binge it. You absolutely will. And going back to the names, we've got Dame Helen Mirren playing Elizabeth, the very brilliant Elizabeth. We've got Ron being played by Pierce Brosnan, who's got a really wild beard in this. It's quite different, actually, to kind of the Pierce Brosnan style that we've seen before, I think. We've got Ibrahim, played by Sir Ben Kingsley. And then we've got former nurse Joyce, played by Celia Imrie. So we've got some big, massive clout there, haven't we? And this Thursday Murder Club is literally what it says on the tin. They meet up each Thursday to try and crack unsolved crimes from the past, but they actually have a present day mystery that they've got to unravel. And again, I mean, I feel like I'm telling the story and everyone's read this, but essentially they're kind of they're running alongside the police, and probably better, to be honest with you. But it's all of there's so many smaller stories within this, and that's what's so brilliant. So you've got this Thursday Murder Club, which it all hangs together on, but actually each person, each main character, has a huge story of love, of treachery, of kind of loads of different reasons to kind of get involved with each cast member. And it's just, yeah, I mean, for me, it was going to be very, very hard to beat that book, and I'm not saying it has beaten it, but it's certainly doing it justice. I've really enjoyed what I've seen so far, and as I say, some big names in there, which they must have felt the pressure too, I would think, to do the right thing with this. There are some differences. I mean, there's a couple of bits there that I straight away, or interpretations, as I said earlier, that are slightly different, and I think, oh no, I didn't imagine that person to do that. I didn't imagine that person to be, because when you read it, the words off the page, and when they deliver those lines, like Helen Mirren, Elizabeth, I mean, she's quite a forthright human being, but I didn't imagine her to be. Dame Helen Mirren really nails that, and sometimes I think, oh, I didn't imagine her speaking quite like that, but she does. And you soon get taken over, and it's yeah, Ian, it's as good as it should be. What do you think?
Well, I haven't read the book, and I'd like to start by saying that I really like Richard Osman. I think he's an incredibly talented and nice guy. However, this wasn't for me at all. I mean, it's got an incredible cast. Well, for starters, why are any of these people in a retirement village? That to me I didn't believe that. Anyway, I just felt the dialogue was dreadful. The characters pretty poor. Some of the accents. I mean, Mirren and Brosnan were in Mobland, and he did get some stick for his accent in that. And I don't know what the hell he's trying to do in this. It's completely mysterious. So yeah, I didn't like it at all. Although it's directed by Chris Columbus, who did Mrs. Doubtfire with Pierce Brosnan. And I actually switched it off after about half an hour because I thought I've seen enough of this. So maybe you're talking about all these backstories. Maybe once it gets into that, it might have held my interest. But yeah, it just wasn't for me. I know that the book is huge, and I know that fans of the book, I'm sure they will absolutely love it. And the cast list is just staggering. It's got David Tennant overacting to the max. It's got Danny Mays, who I love. So yeah, I mean, it just didn't work for me, but I'm sure everyone else will, like you, will thoroughly enjoy it.